Oscar laid the corn out under the sun. The next second the corn turned to ashes. To make matters worse, the water in his bottle was gone. When he looked inside, he saw a spider had spun a web. Even though the spider was small, it was still food. At that moment, he noticed the chickens taking a bath in the distance, but he couldn't even reach the water. He stared at the tempting water source. As soon as Oscar stepped out of the shade, his paws were burned by the scorching ground. The heat from the ground was so intense he couldn't move. Then, Oscar had an idea. He stepped on a bottle and jumped off, but he forgot that there was a downhill ahead and couldn't stop in time. Luckily, Oscar managed to avoid the flying debris. Oscar quietly watched the group of chickens, but they spotted him. The next second, the chickens swarmed around him, attacking him fiercely. Oscar had to abandon his tail to escape, but to his surprise, the chickens chased after him. He could only bear the pain as he ran into the sunlight. Oscar made it to a shady spot, and to his delight, he saw a water bottle nearby. However, there was still a stretch of hot sand to cross. Oscar noticed some empty cans stacked up and thought he could step on them to get across. Suddenly, the desert trio appeared and snatched the water bottle, sending Oscar tumbling onto the road. The heat made the cans soften, and he slowly sank into them. At that moment, a truck drove by, and Oscar disappeared without a trace. The trio noticed a vending machine on the truck, and they immediately started chasing after it. It turned out that Oscar had been caught on the truck. He also saw the vending machine on the truck, and Oscar tried to climb up but was spotted by a laughing dog inside the truck. By then, the trio had caught up, and they were getting ready to climb onto the truck. The dog noticed them, and a fight broke out between the dog and the trio. Meanwhile, Oscar struggled to crawl inside the machine, ready to take a drink. Suddenly, the truck swerved off the road and went off a cliff. Unexpectedly, the soda inside the machine caused it to fly into the air. Fortunately, the machine landed in a pond. Oscar crawled out of the machine, but then he noticed a group of crocodiles closing in on him.